Hello again. All right, today we are going to look at number 57, Psalm 57, Be Merciful, O God. I am 99.9% sure that we have not done this, at least since I've been at this church. So, it is kind of a funky mashup. It's sort of cool. So we've got the original, I can't even see that, Arcangelo Corelli in the late 1600s, early 1700s, then arranged by Lowell Mason. If you know any hymn writer other than like Martin Luther and Bach, you know Lowell Mason. He's kind of like the American hymn godfather. 1844 arranged it, and then we have this new harmony from 2009. So it's kind of a funky fun mashup situation happening. Now, if you immediately look at this, number 57, you will see there is a lot of ink on the page. Do not be alarmed. Fear not. We will go through this. We're going to go through this slow. This is not a slow piece. I do think it is supposed to be kind of at a little bit of a goodly clip, or at least, plodding along. But there are lots of notes. So this is especially kind of tricky. Actually, ooh, hold on. It's not tricky. It doesn't have to be tricky, because turn to, for a brief moment, turn to number 318, Angels We Have Heard on High. And I just want you to look at it. Now, the reason I pick this one is because we're really used to singing this. It's quite familiar to most of us, which means we're not as alarmed by the amount of ink on the page. So if you turn there, 318, Angels We Have Heard on High, and just look at the refrain. Merry Christmas. Lots of ink on the page, lots of parts moving at different times. So you can do this. The whole point of that is letting you know you can do this. It's actually not too bad. You just have to get familiar with it. Now turn back to number 57, and you're going to see kind of similar things. You're going to see parts moving at different times. So more ink in one part, and then more ink in another part. More ink in one part, and then more ink in another part. So again, you're always listening for that top note, and that's going to lead you through. Let us do this on do, do, do. No, we're not going to do that. I completely lied. We're going to do it on day, day, day. A as in like, Italiano. Day, 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 day. The entire tune, including the little, what we call the eighth notes that are a little bit faster. Etc., etc. All right, day, day, day. Ready? Going slower. Here we go. Day, day. So fun. All right, musical trick number 1. When you are approaching a wonky song, you work backwards. So we are going to take that very last 2 measures and just do that a couple times. Still on day, day, day. Ready? And here we go. Do that much again. Okay, now I want you to back up 2 notes. Just 2 notes. The words are shame the one who, because we have to go into that little bit of a faster part. Ready, still on day, and here we go. Same thing again. Here's your note. Very good. All right. Now that whole last line from he sends, but still on day, day, day. Ready and breathe. Day, once more and go. Little faster. Ready and go. All right. Little faster, but not yet. Okay. Backing up now to who, actually I lied. We're gonna back up one whole line to I cry to God Most High. I wanna do this line all together because it's what we call a sequence, so it's the same pattern in a different pitch location. So the first one goes like this. And again, but up a step. Right? Sorry, I was doing different things. I'm gonna play that one more time. Okay, still on day, day, day. I cry to God Most High, but on day, 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 and I'll slow down a little. Ready, set, and here we go. To breathe. Very good. Let's do it one more time. Ready and still on day. Keep going. All right, back up one more line, because once again we get a little bit of a sort of sequency-ish kind of thing. In fact, oh no, I thought it was going to be more similar. Just kidding. Never mind. Okay, line back to line 2, beneath your sheltering wings, but we're still doing day, day, day. All right. Oh no, you know what? I lied. Just kidding. Skip ahead in line 2 to raging storms shall cease. It's almost like the end, but not quite. Still on day, day, day. Raging storms on day, day, day. Ready, and going to go back to the beginning of line 2. Beneath your sheltering wings, still on day, day, day. Because we get a little pattern here. Ready, and here we go. And one more time. Alrighty, back to the beginning. Be merciful, O God, on day, day, day. We're gonna run the whole thing on day, day, day. Ready, and go. Day, breathe when you need to, because we're going really slow, but that's okay. All right. Show of hands, who forgot the end? No, just kidding. Who remembered the end? That's very exciting. Okie dokie. So, let's see. Let's consult our tempo rule for this. We're gonna dive in because this is a recording, so you can always repeat the beginning as often as you need. All right, on the text, be merciful. Ready, and breathe. Be merciful, O God. Be merciful to me. Beneath your sheltering wings, I hide till raging storms shall cease. I cry to God most sun's lands, your faithfulness the clouds. Above the highest heavens, O God, exalted be, and over all the earth below display your majesty. Nifty. I like that one. Suggested breathing locations. You have this in the second line that is very rude, which is the phrase ends in the middle of an eighth note, what we call a run, where the notes are running away quite quickly. This is not nice to do. So you have a couple of options. You can breathe early, or you can catch a breath. If you want to kind of just keep the integrity of the text as you're singing. Again, we are singing in a large group, which means at the end of the day, breathe when you need to. Don't be a hero. Don't freak yourself out. But if you're kind of just, wanting to know tips and tricks, I would breathe in one of two places. So I would either breathe beneath your sheltering wings, breathe. I hide till raging storms shall cease. And that works, I think, on all verses. With beastly men who... it doesn't really work on the second one. Tongues are swords whose teeth are shafts and spears. It kind of does. Yeah, you can get away with it. Or you can breathe at the punctuation, which just means the breath is going to have to come a little bit faster, but it's okay because the body is built to breathe. So all you have to do is be done exhaling and then allow your body to take in new air. It happens very quickly. So for example, you probably heard me doing that a little bit. Beneath your sheltering wings I hide till raging storms shall cease. So just kind of a little pause breath. Cool beans. I think everything else is sort of self-explanatory. Oh, and then at the end, the phrase really breaks after the high note. Again, rude. And the very last line, he sends from heaven and puts to shame, breathe, the one who tramples me. That's kind of where the phrase tends to break. The text breaks in each verse. You do get an extra breath in verse 3. Yea, hooray. Awake, my soul, breathe. Wake up and lyre. Breathe again, my song the dawn will bring. So lots of good opportunities there. Okie dokie. Hope that was helpful. As always, I know it was a little bit longer, but I wanted to make sure we really got a good grasp of the tune. So as always, leave comments if you have questions, or find me at church if you go to my church. I know there are some people listening from Anaheim, so that's always nice to see my friends from Anaheim. Yeah, happy singing.